Okay, this is a Jones & Shipman model 1300 cylindrical grinder. You see it running here right now. We have the headstock on. And we have the hydraulics on. I can restart this. Start this. It's our grinding wheel. Start the workhead. This is a universal grinder. It's an ID grinder as well as an OD grinder. There's an ID grinding spindle on the back of the head. It could be worked fully automatic or fully by hand, whichever you choose. The table on and off is here. The speed of the table is here to make it faster or slower. It's really a tool room type machine. If you wanted to work this table by hand, you have a fine feed here where you could feed this very finely into a shoulder. On your in-feed hand wheel, you have a regular ratio and also it's a 2 ratio. When you pull the center knob out, the wheel head will move in and out at a rapid rate for coarse adjustment. And here you have a fine in-feed dial. As you click this dial, you advance the wheel by a very small amount. If we start this machine can feed at the table reversal, which we would call cylindrical grinding or pick feed grinding. I turn this knob down here and you'll see that we'll start to have feed. You hear the clicking. It's mechanical in nature. I'll speed the table up so we go a little quicker. You see your feed here. The amount of this feed is adjusted with this setting on the side. Once you get it where you like it, you lock it in with the knurled knob. You also have the ability to push down on the lever, and it will manually advance the wheel 1/10 each time. So that's your traverse grinding mode or pick feed grinding mode. We could stop the table, and with this knob here, if I rotate this and turn it around, we have a plunge feed that you can slow down with this knob here. Okay, that's 0. We'll do that again. So that's a plunge feed. Notice it's feeding, but the table's not moving. And the frequency of this can be dialed in so it goes slower. And it's a plunge feed. The table's not moving, but the slide is moving in onto the workpiece. And when it gets down to 0, it stops. Being a universal machine, I have these nuts already loose. The headstock can swivel at different angles, as well as the grinding spindle. When you want to have the machine for ID grinding, normally you would probably take off the tailstock. But this will just clear it. And you can set this up for ID grinding. Of course, you wouldn't have a stroke that long. And you can either feed this in by hand or use the automatic feed. So that's it. There's a nut under here you would tighten, as well as one on the other side. And this nut here to lock this headstock down. Of course, your tailstock here can be put any way you want. You've got a fine adjustment for your table swivel. On the side of the machine here is the coolant system, the original Jones & Shipman coolant system. This machine is currently wired for 440, 460 volts. hydraulic unit is mounted inside of the machine. Over here is some adjustments for your lubrication to the different ways. Very nice overall condition. If I get